Good morning, Trailblazers. Hope everybody is doing well. I see that I've got a handful of people in. So just because I'm not super great at this, will somebody drop a comment in the chat to say, yes, you can hear me, or no, you can't? Just because I'm still getting used to this whole live streaming thing. This is something I've never done before, this whole stay-at-home order. Yay, thanks. I think that's Ayana. I can never remember. You guys have such different YouTube usernames than your actual names. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Leah. Thanks, Ayana. Okay, so there's been a lot of information from the district over the last couple of weeks about what the end of the school year is going to look like. And I thought it might be easier if I just put it all in one video for you guys really quickly. So what we know is that fourth quarter, you're going to get a numeric average. So that means it's just like any other quarter, you're going to get a number of an average of all of your grades. The end of year grade will be either a PC19 or a WC19. So basically what a PC19 means is that you have passed, P meaning passed. It means that you've taken part in e-learning, you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you receive a WC19, which means you've withdrawn. It means that you did not finish the school year. So that's not going to be you guys who have been doing your work all along. That's going to be people that we haven't seen or heard from since e-learning started, or that did 2 assignments the first week and haven't shown up again. Okay, so I see Clayton joined in, and Shaylee and Blaine. Several of you are asking about when the school year ends, which is actually my next thing. So May 28th is the last day of new e-learning assignments. Okay, so when Ayana is saying that's when you finished all of your work, that means that May 28th is the last day any of your teachers will give you new stuff. Then you have until June 5th to turn it in. So for you guys that have been on track all along, then May 28th is going to be your last day. For some of you that have been running behind all along, you have that next week to just finish everything up. Okay? Hey, Jackson, I see you joined in too. Yeah, guys, I'm really excited about, I'm seeing the chats yay! Yes, I'm excited that it's going to end a little bit early because I think we're just kind of stretching things out a little bit, and that's not what we wanted. So, again, May 28th is the last day of new classes. That's a Thursday because there's a Flex Friday after it. And then you have until June 5th to complete all assignments. By June 12th, we're going to be mailing report cards home. So by June 12th, grades will be finalized and turned in. So that June 5th, everything must be turned in by, is hard and fast. That is non-negotiable. If it's not to us by June 5th, you are out of luck. And I hate to be mean like that, and I hate to be rude like that, but if you have not been doing your stuff all along, and you're like, June 5th, no, I'm turning more things in, and June 6th, you're like, oh, here's all these things, I'm going to have to say no to the stuff on June 6th, right? Because I still have to do my stuff, and I have to complete my responsibilities. So are there kind of questions about that, or as we're winding down the year, about grades? Let's deal with grades first. So if you've got questions, drop them into the chat. I am happy to answer them. Oh, hi, Miss Dirks. Thank you for being wonderful. Yeah, so Ayana just put in, if we were at school, Miss Everly would be sitting on the desk. Yes, I would be. You're totally right. Leah, yes, you are correct. Pass-fail is basically what they're going to do for the year-end grade. So you're still going to get an average for fourth quarter, but it will be pass-fail for the year. Oh, Blaine, I love you too. I'll see you at 11. Oh, speaking of, okay, so that was kind of my next thing after grades. So I did the polls last week about when groups would like to meet. And Red group basically is going to meet Friday afternoons at 2, and I'm going to send you guys this in an email. And orange group is going to meet Tuesdays at 10, because orange group is apparently my morning people. Whew. But I'm going to email that out to both of those groups this afternoon. But remember, those are optional meetings if you want to see each other's faces and ask questions and just kind of check in on where we're at. We may do a little bit of read aloud. So, hi, Elliot. All right. Again, just to recap, because we've had about 5 or 6 people jump into the live chat. At the end of the year, fourth quarter is going to get an average. It's going to get a number just like it always does. Your end of year grade is going to be either WC19, which means withdraw, you didn't finish the year, or PC19, which means you passed and you're going on to the next grade. If you've been doing your e-learning, you're not going to get a withdraw and you're going to go on to the next grade, okay? The only people that are in that danger group are people that have not been doing e-learning at all. All right. And we've been calling and emailing, trying to let parents know that. Okay. May 28th, it's a Thursday, is the last day of e-learning. The last day of e-learning. And, oh, hi, Mrs. Bodenheimer. And June 5th is the last day to turn stuff in. June 5th. All right, that gives you basically a week to get caught up on anything that was running late. We cannot take it after June 5th. And report cards will be mailed home June 12th. Okay, again, any questions about grades? Like, while I have you guys, I really want to make sure, because I'm happy to answer your questions, and I want to make sure that this is clear to you guys, and not having everyone in the same room makes it tricky. And of course, if you have questions after the fact, just email them to me. If you're not watching the live stream and you're like, but I had a question, just email it to me. That's what I do. Okay, so, well, I think there's a couple of side things going on in the chat. I am going to, because I promised. So for those of you who don't know, last week we had a really big couple of grants get filled. So there's actually a new light that is, when I lean back, it's really shining on my face. I've got 2 new lights. I've got the new microphone, which hopefully lets you hear me better than you used to be able to. I've got a couple of new cameras, which I can't use to live stream because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot. But there were also a bunch of books as part of that. So I've got the second wave that arrived over the weekend that I haven't opened because I wanted to do them with you guys. So I'm going to open some of those. And at the end of opening those, I'm going to recap all the grade stuff again, just for people that are jumping in. Okay. So bag number 1, I'm very excited. And the trickiest thing about this is cutting these envelopes open and not cutting myself or the things inside. I am not grown up enough to do this some days. Ugh. There's got to be a better way to do this. My scissors are like, no, envelope, no. All right, let's see what we got in this one. Oh, that's a big book. Oh, this is Labyrinth Lost. So this is the first one in the Bruja Born series. So basically it's about this really fierce family of Latina witches. So good, so good. Let's see, what else we got? I got 2 copies of that because my first copy of it that I had at school went missing. So we're trying to make sure we have enough copies of it, especially since it's the beginning of the series. You know, so that's what was in that envelope. Let's see what's in the next envelope. I don't know why Amazon didn't put them all in one box together, but oh, okay. So I have a few copies of Death Cloud now, which is the ones that my red group is reading. So that's exciting. And oh, Shaylee, if you're still on, I got some copies of Ghost. I had a couple of books in the live stream from the other day, from Friday, that you guys should look at that are really, really good, that aren't by, I can never say her name right, Raina Telgemeier, but that are in the similar vein, so that if you like this stuff, you like those. I don't know where to put all of these. Clayton, I didn't order the Red Pyramid because I have copies of the Red Pyramid at school. I just can't get to them. Okay, there are only a couple in this bag. Oh, I don't think I've seen Gabe in the chat, but this is an Agatha Christie book. So this is a mystery. It's called Murder on the Orient Express. There have been a couple of movies made about it over the years that are really interesting. So Hercule Poirot is the name of the detective in these stories. And he's this crazy Frenchman with like an insane mustache. But I'm really excited to give this to it's a hard read. The Agatha Christie wrote books for adults, not teenagers. So it's a hard read, but I think some of you guys will really enjoy this. And I got something little. Oh, this is Blacktop. If you watch the live stream, or not the live stream, the unboxing videos from Friday, this is another one in that series that they're short. They're like little, but they're all about sports. This one's called Blacktop. I don't know anything about this author, LJ Allange, but these books are really highly rated and people seem to really like them. So I got some so we can find out. So that's cool. Aha, and this is another one in the series. Oh, okay, so they're all called Blacktop. I'm a bad person. So it's Blacktop Frank, Blacktop Tony. So it's different characters. And I'm not sure if they're on the same team or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be kind of like the Ghost series where it's like this Ghost, Patina, Lou, and Sunny are all in the same team. So we'll see. We'll see. Somebody's going to read these for me and tell me if they're good. Let's see. This is the last envelope, and then I've got a box. Here's Justin Blacktop. So there's 4 of them. The first one, I guess, was in the other package last week. So that was good timing. Couldn't have planned that better. Oh, okay. So these are also sports related. So John Feinstein writes a whole bunch of sports related books. So basically, what he did is he's done a series that are all mysteries, but with sports. So I have a tennis one and a soccer, I think, that I opened Friday. And now I've got Cover Up is Mystery at the Super Bowl, and Change Up, dropped it. Change Up is Mystery at the World Series. So I think Change Up is probably the only one that I could read and understand the sports lingo, because baseball. But I'm really excited about these because I'm always looking for more sports books since you guys really like them. And that's not something that I read a lot. Like, that's not my fun books. But, yeah. So, the box. And I've got a few more books that are going to trickle in over the next few weeks, but nothing too shocking. Let's see if I can get into this box. Oh, okay. I got 2 copies of Ready Player One. So I don't know if you guys are old enough to have seen the movie. The movie came out a few years ago. But basically, like, think virtual reality video games, but like everyone's doing them all the time. They even go to school in the virtual reality video game. So it's really interesting. Like, it's really good. But it is, again, super long. It's written for adults, not teenagers. So it's a challenge, but it's really good. Really good. And Everlasting Rose. So Annette and I read The Bells by this woman. Her name is Danielle Clayton. And basically it's very girly, but these girls have this power to like change other people's appearance. So it's really, really good. This is the second one in this series because the second one is new and there are multiple copies of the first one at school, but only one copy of the second one, which, by the way, I have checked out and sitting here at home. So, ta-da! Oh, I hit 100 subs. That's exciting. That makes me feel important. I'm like a little YouTube star. That's not true. That is not going to happen at any point in time. But that's cool. Elliot, yes, you can read Ready Player One. It's so good. So good. So good. Okay. So, awesome. That's all my unboxing. I am going to recap grades one more time, take questions on it one more time, just to kind of catch anybody that didn't get it the first time or join the stream midway through, so that everyone can ask questions and kind of be aware. So I'm going to pick up my notes again because you know me, if I don't write it down, it's not going to happen. So fourth quarter is going to be a numeric grade. It's going to be an average. It's going to be a number. All right, just like it always is. Your end of year grade is going to be either a PC19 or a WC19. So a PC19 means passed. It means you're going to seventh grade, you're fine. A WC19 means that you've withdrawn or that you did not finish your year. It's like taking an incomplete, like you didn't finish the year, you didn't finish the assignments. That's not going to be you guys that are live watching this, because all of the names that have popped up are people that have been turning in their assignments. They're people that have been completing their work and participating in e-learning. Okay, the people that need to worry about that WC19 are people who haven't been doing their e-learning. They haven't turned in any assignments, or they haven't been doing their work since like that first week of e-learning. Like we had a lot of people that did their work, like 2 assignments that first week, and then completely disappeared. Those people are in danger of a WC19, okay? So you guys are good as long as you continue finishing the year out like you have been, okay? May 28th is the last day of new e-learning. So May 28th is the last day that any of your teachers are going to post new work. That's for a lot of you that are on the live stream right now. That's going to be your last day because you've done your work every day as it's gone through. All right. For those of you that tend to like run a couple days behind, then you have until June 5th to turn in work. And that is, June 5th. You cannot turn stuff in June 6th. Not trying to be ugly, not trying to be hateful, but because we've got to turn around and get grades ready to mail in report cards. So June 5th is the very last day, all right? Last day. June 12th, we'll be mailing report cards home. So that gives us just enough time to finalize grades, print them, put them in the envelopes, and mail them home. If your address has changed due to COVID-19, you have to go get that information to Ms. Donez or myself so that we can update where we're sending your report card. Ms. Donez has said that if you have moved, we need like a photo or a scan of like a bill, like a utility bill. So that's going to be like water or power, or a lease agreement so that we can update it. All right. If you need help with that or you have questions about that, please email me and I will connect you with Ms. Donez. I see that Ms. Bodenheimer just dropped in the chat and she's awesome. Thank you for being helpful with that. We will have a chance for you guys to come bring back computers and books in sometime in June. We're still waiting to get that information from the school district. So we're trying to make sure that we do that in a way that's safe for you, safe for us. I know a lot of you have stuff in your lockers like notebooks and binders and pictures and stuff. That's not like essential. You don't need it right now, but we would like to get those things back to you. All right. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. I'm going to hang out here for a couple more minutes. And if you have questions after the fact, please email them to me. We're here to help you guys. I know this has been really stressful and you guys have been working so hard and I'm so proud of you. So, yeah, just, let me know. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. And I think most people are charging the computer by plugging them into the wall. Is that what you're asking? I don't know totally what you're getting at there, hon. Demaya yearbook is actually a really good question. I I believe that'll be part of you guys coming in June. I'm making myself a note to check in on that because I haven't heard anything specific about it. But I'm sure that'll be part of when you guys come in June to get your stuff out of your lockers. But I'm writing myself a note right now so that I can send an email and confirm that. And if it's different than that, I'll shoot you an email and let you know. Awesome. Ms. Bodenheimer says that is totally correct. Info on yearbooks coming soon, June. So I know this has been like super hectic, guys, and we're trying to make sure we have all of those things. Blaine, I love you, and I love the fact that you think I have a TikTok. Please. The fact that I figured out how to live stream on YouTube is a lot for me. All right. I am not, and even if I did have a TikTok, I love you guys, but not enough to give you my personal social media. That's not, no. I think we're going to pay. No, Chris, you're not going to pay for the computers if you borrowed it. You're going to pay for the computers if you don't return them after you borrowed it. So in June, you're going to return the computers back to the school so that we can use them in the fall. But if you don't return it, then you're going to get charged. But that's only if you broke it beyond belief or you don't return it. So that's a really good thing to bring up. I'm glad you did so that we can clarify that for you. Shaylee, we don't know what day in June just yet. We're waiting to hear from the school board. So the school board, remember, are the people that we vote into office that can make decisions about like the entire WSFCS district. So we don't know what day you're going to be able to come in to get your stuff. Blaine is right that the last day to turn in assignments is June 5th. The last day to turn in stuff for e-learning. But as far as getting your stuff out of your lockers and yearbooks, we don't know yet. And I'm really sorry, but when we get that, we'll make sure that we email it out to everybody. Perfect. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming, saying hello. Major shout out to Ms. Bodenheimer for clarifying things in the chat. I didn't even have to like blah, blah, blah. So that's helpful. I will talk to you guys throughout the week. Elliot, I'm going to send you an email and we're going to figure out which one class that is so that we can get you back on track. But I'm going to see my Percy Jackson group. So that's yellow and green at 11 today. I will see red group at 2:00 on Friday and my orange group at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. And I'm going to send emails out about the red and orange times so that you guys have that written down. So that, since that's new. Ayana, why are you being so needy? I love you. There's your shout out. Blaine, I already shouted you out. Like, come on, guys. But so I will talk to you guys soon. I'm always available by email. I will talk to you soon. Be brilliant, okay? Bye.